Hello, everyone. I guess I'm excited to be on YouTube now just because I get to make really cool thumbnails. So I did the P. Diddy video yesterday, and that's always been like we always have like these weird blocks, you know? The thumbnail thing used to drive me crazy, and I feel like that was, as stupid as it sounds, such a big block with going on YouTube. Maybe it's the Virgo in me. Anyways, so yeah, I decided that I'm gonna do a collective channeling video today, pick a card reading, old school. So if you've been following me for a long time, I used to do a lot of these. I used to do them every other week live, and then sometimes I would do readings on here, like channeling into the moon, and if it was like some special moon or some shit like that. And then I stopped doing a lot of those because I moved more into coaching and doing more business coaching. So yeah, I just have a break in between clients right now, and let's do some channeling. So if you've never done a pick a card reading with me, you're either gonna pick A, B, or C. Today is, I think, the 16th of May, 2025. So we'll say that this energy will last for a few weeks or so, but I feel like whenever you're catching the video, whether it's 2-3 years from now, you need to hear these messages. So let's see what comes through. All right, I have my 3 decks here. I did not change them out. I have my Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. I always like to give credit to the decks. So I have my Alice in Wonderland Tarot, one of my favorite tarots. And then I have the Gilded Tarot deck, which is a fun tarot deck I highly recommend. And then I have the Mystic Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. So let me tune in, connect. So I always tell people, and I have my runes here in case I want to pull some runes. I am going to be offering a runes divination course online this fall. More information about that is going to be coming out very soon. There's going to be pre-sale opt-ins. There's going to be limited spaces for this pre-sale pricing. It's time for me to teach the runes. I've been working with the runes since 2019. Such a journey working with them, and people ask me all the time. I've been having people ask me about them, so I'm feeling it's time for me to teach how to work with the runes. Okay, let's tune into, I'm gonna call in my guides. We're going to do a collective read. So you're going to pick either A, B, or C. Don't overthink it. Just pick. And this is going to be your message. Like I said, whenever you're catching the video, I feel like this is when you're supposed to hear the message. And we'll see whatever else comes through. I do feel that with the P. Diddy, there's going to be a lot more coming through with that. I'm feeling I'm going to be tuning into the energy of Justin Bieber in ways of what we need to know about that situation, things that may happen, but also looking at it from a collective standpoint of healing and clearing, and why Bieber is so present in this situation. Are these about Bieber? Oh, wow. I think this is about Justin Bieber. We have the 9 of Wands and then the Strength card, and they both came out upside down. I definitely feel like that is connected to Justin Bieber and everything that he's going through right now. Some people will say that he's just as guilty, and he was a participant in a lot of the things going on. I personally, I guess I could agree with that to an extent, but when you really look at, like, you go down these rabbit holes and you see what's going on, I mean, he was groomed from a young age. I feel like the Nine of Wands is upside down because I feel like he is really beginning to lose his power. I mean, obviously, hasn't been present. His stance is, I feel like he needs assistance. Like, he needs help. He needs support. That's why the Nine of Wands is upside down and the Strength card is upside down. So that's very telling for what is going on internally within him. I feel like he is a very important piece in this case, and I think that we need to give him a little grace regardless, because he's such a big part of what has happened to so many people. So I feel like he is the poster child for what has happened to so many other people that we may not even remember or know about. You see a lot of these celebrity kids and they just fall off and they go crazy. I feel like he's the one that needs to take the stand and represent all of them. So I feel like that is coming through really strongly. So I do feel like we need to pray for him and we need to stand behind him, because we do need to hear his story. You know, I feel like if something happens to him, it's not going to be good for obviously not only him, but all these other kids that went through this as well. So I just, you know, he's a big part of this. Okay, let's tune in to, for everyone that picked A. A lot of archangel energy here right now. Okay, what's going on with all the A's? Okay, we have the King of Swords upside down. We have the Nine of Cups. Sometimes when I'm channeling, I do not talk correctly at all. The Nine of Cups, not cucks. All right. I feel like this right here, the King of Swords upside down, is the wanting of this. So you can see this, you can feel this energy. The Nine of Cups to me is always fulfillment. It's, you know, you're looking forward and you're like, this is what I want, but you can't get the mental stance behind it, is what I'm feeling. There needs to be, like, the King of Swords is the most intelligent out of all the kings. You have to put your logic behind it a little bit, not like pull your emotion back, put your logic in place. So this is a stern masculine energy telling you to get more balanced. And what else is coming out through this card? I'm looking at Humpty Dumpty as the King of Swords, and I feel like other people's opinions take a toll on you. So you look at Humpty Dumpty and, you know, nobody wants to be Humpty Dumpty. Look at him. No offense. Right? But in this, he's so stoic and in his power. So I feel like it's a calling and a reclamation. That word keeps coming in. I have a program coming out that is called Ritual to Rebellion, and I keep hearing the word reclamation with it. I'm actually going to do the activation soon. But it doesn't matter what other people think of you. It matters what you think of yourself, and that's how you're going to reach this. If you're thinking too much about what other people think, feel, and see about you, you're going to look like that foolish fairy tale character all the time. But if you start stepping into your energy, start doing the logical things that you need to be doing in order to get to that Nine of Cups, that's when you're going to start to really, it's there, it's in the ether. You got to connect with it in ways that, yeah, may be uncomfortable to you, or just stick with it. You can't, the King of Swords doesn't allow emotion to get in the way. He just keeps going and moving forward. There's no, oh, I'm not feeling good today, so I'm not going to do that thing. Like, that is not the King of Swords at all. You have the Page of Pentacles here, which came out right side up. So that's showing the rewards coming. I'm feeling soon for A. Like, you're there. Like, it's like there's a line and you need to dissolve the line or walk over the line. There's a lot of sandwiches at his feet. I've never noticed that. That's interesting. So there's sandwiches at his feet. So to me, like, that's like a form of abundance. Like, you have everything that you need. You're being fed. You have, Pentacles is all about earth, material. You have the money. You have the ideas because you have the King of Swords there backing you up. It's just taking the action steps without getting too emotional about things. Let's pull a shamanic card with this. For A. Anytime my face gets itchy, I'm channeling hardcore. Just so you know that. Okay. Well, we got the upper world, which makes sense with the air energy. So you have the wings, you have the bird, throat. That could even be really speaking up. Throat chakra is in the ether. This card wanted to come out too. Oh, the Earth Keeper. So again, more bird energy here. So I feel like this card would be underneath the Page of Pentacles. I always look at where the cards are placed. That's really important to me. I don't do spreads. I put the cards where they want to go. So if you ever have a reading from me, it's extremely chaotic and only makes sense to me. Right here, you have the King of Swords and the Upper World card together. So to me, I'm seeing this card and this card as a continuation. It's like if we go up from this card, this is what we get. And I feel like this is the divine fully supporting you, backing you 100%. But there's this energy coming in that's this masculine, stern energy. It could even be a masculine figure in your life telling you, get your shit together, stop being overly emotional, things are working out. Maybe you're not seeing it in the physical, but it's happening because you have energies here that are more present that are helping you as well, which it could be like your guides or even people around you. They're just very present, very connected to you. It's like a close energy. This card too, a lot of the orange is sticking out to me, so I always read with color as well. Those black and white decks don't really do anything for me. Sacral chakra, which is an emotional chakra. It is the element of water. It's really getting grounded into where you are going, not where you are now. Like getting grounded into the energy of, I'm going here. I will be here. Affirming that. All right, let's move to B. We're channeling for B. Channeling for B. Okay, the first card that came out was High Priest. This is one of the weirdest High Priestess cards that I've ever seen. You have the High Priestess, Alice as the High Priestess, looking in the mirror as if she is a queen. We have pomegranates behind the queen too, which represent, is it Persephone? we are in a transit right now where Pluto is retrograde. So I would connect that to you're going through a deep transformational process and you are tuning into the knowledge within. So a lot going on with B is very internal. A is both internal and external. Let's see what else is coming up. I feel like I can always channel better when I'm not live. People are distracting me when I'm live. No offense, but it's people watching me while I'm channeling. Do pre-recorded readings, it's better. Okay. B. Oh, okay. We have the Eight of Wands, which to me is always fast movement, things going. Like you're ready to go. You're ready to go, you're ready to move. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles upside down. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles upside down is maybe like a little bit of a warning of don't move too fast. So looking at your surroundings, Seven of Pentacles to me is always like a gathering card. So it represents somebody looking at everything that they've achieved materially, maybe looking at investments, looking at finances before you make a move. A double check is what I keep hearing. Double check things. It's not saying not to make the move, but double check maybe your bank account, finances. It's something to do with that. All right, let's see what else. I'm feeling more cards. I'm going to pull from the Gilded Tarot here. High Priestess again. Very prevalent indeed. Wow, Queen of Wands. That goes great with this Eight of Wands. Very connected. So you have these two cards. They're from two different decks. The first thing I noticed from when I put both cards together is the red and then the red. So a lot with, I don't, like when I think of roots, sometimes I think of tribal and primal, and then you have the Queen of Wands and she comes in the room and she has this presence to her, but I feel like that presence is being ignited from the High Priestess, that energy within. So you want to be very present in something, or you want to create a presence, you need to really pull that energy out within and then make the move. So again, it's the double checking piece that I feel like is very important for B. It's not telling you not to make the move. It's double checking and just making sure that I keep like the hammer, like Thor's hammer. You're gonna make a mark. Whatever you're working on, you're gonna make a mark. And this card just fell off and then it flipped over. So it's, the thing that I'm seeing with a lot of energy coming in, even for myself, is, and an astrologer I follow said this, and it really stuck out to me when he said this. He said, things are gonna start getting loud. And I noticed my content is getting more brash lately. So I'm very used to posting things that are intense, you know? But there are times where I tone it down, or I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling super passionate. And since this eclipse that came through in March, it's like my passion got reignited. So I can relate a lot to B with this internal, I am ready to make a fucking mark. So if you're feeling this, like you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to make the moves, go for it. Okay? Don't be afraid. Now is the time. Now is the time. Just double check some things. I don't know what it is that you need to do. Maybe it's a flyer you're putting out. Maybe it's the way you're saying things. Maybe it is your bank account. I do feel like some things have to do with finances with B. Let's pull a shamanic card. It's a final message for B. But you're ready to make the mark is what I see for B. B. If it's the card I'm thinking, I'm gonna laugh, but let's see. Okay, middle world. Interesting. So in a lot of shamanic practices, if you're not an advanced practitioner, you're told to only go to the upper world, which was A, the lower world, and that's it. Like, you're not supposed to really go into the middle world, because what's in the middle world can be dangerous if you're not an experienced practitioner. This to me is like, listen, you already know. So we got the high priestess here. She's got that inner knowing. She's got that wisdom that people seek. That's what this is telling me. You know. Everything's together. You got everything together. You just got to tweak some shit. I'm feeling like an energy at the back of my head. Protection. So please protect yourself in whatever situation you're going in, whether it's spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I'm feeling that. Like, this to me, like for me, is a warning of protection. That's where I feel it in my body. So pay attention, protect yourself. It's almost kind of like you're a warrior going into battle, but you're ready. All right, let's see what C is. Now we're going for the Gilded Tarot. C. C, 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 C. I'm staring at my Akashic Records book. C, what's going on with C's? Ooh, that card flew out. Man, flew out of my hand again. Fuck. Ugh, Judgment. You guys got the Judgment card. Judgment card can mean a lot of different things to me. Let's see what I'm getting from it. I keep hearing God knows and judging yourself. So you got the Three of Wands upside down. I don't know. I feel like this is like you're judging, like something to do with time and being present, being more present in where you are now, more accepting in where you are now if you picked C. And I know sometimes when you're in certain situations, I know I hate when people tell me that shit. I'm like, I don't care. Like, shut the fuck up, right? All right, let's see. C. Eight of Cups. Letting go. This card's such a pain in the ass too. Anytime I pull this card for myself, I'm like, what am I letting go of now? All right, I'm gonna pull some Alice in Wonderland cards. I feel like C's, you got a lot going on. C, C, C. The Emperor came out. We got the King of Wands. Interesting. So B is the Queen of Wands. C is the King of Wands. Let me channel into this and see what's happening here. Because we have the Empress. So we have two very strong masculine energies here. We have the Eight of Cups, which is relieving an energy. I feel like it's relieving an energy. I keep seeing CM in there. I've never noticed that before either. I feel like this it feels a lot lighter than it may look to you. So when I'm tuning in, I'm like, oh, this is a relief. It's not a burden. It's not something that maybe you're like, what the fuck? You know, like maybe you're like, what the fuck right now? And I feel like it's like, oh, like, That's the energy I keep getting from it. Yeah, because these cups that have fallen, they're like to me, like as I'm tuning into them, they're heavy, they're gross, like you don't need them anymore. To me, it feels like emotional shit that you're just letting go of, you're releasing. So maybe you're not understanding some of these processes of healing that you're going through, because this King of Wands is a very playful King of Wands. He's balancing what looks like a snake or a serpent on his nose. You have the Emperor, so I feel like it's like an energy of a king that is more like right now I'm getting playful with this, playful, and then the Emperor, which is more stern, but like in this he's feeding little baby birds. So if you look, they're little birds with bonnets, they look like little babies, and he has seeds. You see, he's got seed in his hand. It's weird that he has hands, but he's feeding these little babies. I feel like this is the universe actually giving to you, like wanting to give to you. So be open to receiving. Maybe your energy is too hard right now. That's what that Judgment card is. It's too hard. How can we lighten the energy? So I'm going to pull from the Alice deck. It looks like this card wanted to come out. Oh, 10 of Swords. Great. That's probably how some of you feel right now that pick C. Let's lighten it up a bit. Come on, give me some lighter energy here. What's this? Cool, the Two of Cups. That's a great card to lighten it. There's definitely a coming together. So like leaving these shitty cups, there's a coming together with new. Yeah, see this? It's like they're having a little party right now. There may be a new person entering your life, new people entering your life. Like there's new coming. There's definitely new. With this Two of Cups, there's new. But it's been exhausting. It hasn't been fun. You know, it hasn't been what you wanted it to be. So that's why there's a lot of heaviness and judgment. And it's just like letting go of the judgment and where you are now, and allowing, like maybe just saying some affirmations of allowing the lighter energy to come in now. Now is the time. What's this card? This flew out. Medicine Wheel. So I know working with a medicine wheel can be a journey. I have never worked with a medicine wheel. I know people that have. And there's different aspects of the medicine wheel that you connect with. I think it has to do, and don't quote me on this, different aspects of your life, different parts of your life, different pieces of your life. But you can see there's all different types of animals in here. So we have a snake, we have a bird. I think that might be an eagle or a hawk or something. And then we have a leopard, a hummingbird. To me, like a lot of times because of the tarot, if I see something like this too, it means completion. So I'm going to say completion of a cycle, and you have the snake there with the rebirthing energy. It's just another part of your life. It's not something that's going to last forever. Before I said healing, medicine wheel. So you're receiving the healing. The universe is trying to give you the medicine to heal. And you got the Ace of Pentacles here. So new doors are opening. All right, so you have A here with, you know, working a little bit more with logic, not so much emotion, knowing that the divine is working with you, and you have energies here that are working with you too. You have assistance here. B is very internal, very powerful. This internal energy beginning to come out now, make its mark. I hear Thor's hammer, boom, ready to make the mark. C, you're healing, you're clearing. The universe is trying to give to you and help you and heal and let go. Let that shit go. Don't judge yourself for where you are now. Because there is definitely new coming in. All right, subscribe to this channel, please. Share this with your friends. Check out my links below, and I will see you all soon.